what's up, Kitty Stoner? She finally changed her name. Thank God for that. Good job, Kitty Stoner. I'm live streaming on Twitch and YouTube right now. We're about to find some new groove to jam with right now. See what we can do. This one's pretty chill. Let's try this one. Yeah. totally streaming on Twitch right now, by the way. You're eating your sandwich? That sounds great. Someone in my YouTube comment says, keep it up and you will eventually get there. Thanks, man. Eventually. That's what he calls this. Buddy. Yeah, buddy. I'll tell you what. I'm going to look this guy up real quick. I'm going to look this guy up. Let me see something here. I want to see how good he is. Let's see if I can play to one of his jams. Let me see. Videos. Alright, I'm gonna get one of these jams. That's cool. Look at this. That's cool. Doing live streams. That's cool. I'll have to follow that guy. Oh, let's see what we're doing here. My playlist. Alright, what are we gonna do now? I'm doing blues. Yo, I'm so glad that the tutorials have been helping you, man. Oh, it took me forever. It took me forever to figure out all this stuff, you know? But I'm glad it's helping somebody, man. Did you also have the DAW control issue? Updated his firmware. I see. Okay, well that's great. That's all you need to do. But yeah, I've had it for a year. I've been thinking about doing some kind of a update type of video. Oh my god, dude, let me show you. Let me show you how well this works. Let me turn off this. I'll turn that off for a moment and go back over here for a moment, and you can see what I'm looking at here. So you can see the microphone is coming in pretty clearly right there. It did work very well, you know. I can get DAW here on the Fantom. I can switch my stuff to it. We could play this jam right here. I don't even know what I have queued up here. Spicy Pineapple, it's called. Boy, what a strange name. Anyways, it's there's a good video tutorial from Roland's channel that helped me with that. Yeah, absolutely. So for some reason on OBS it doesn't let me show any of, like, if I touch File and Ableton or anything, it won't show you the drop down. So that's pretty useless. However, I'm gonna pull up something else here. Pull up this thing right here. That looks good. Yeah, but the key here is the zone situation. I hope you can see this. It's coming out zone 1 and 2. Now Roland, when it shipped, it said that it was going to be a multi-track system, but it's never been a multi-track system for me. I haven't figured that out yet. I think there was some information about that online, but as you can see here, I've got a MIDI channel here, and it's super easy just to switch the Fantom over, use that shift command, you know. As long as you're not zone selected, you should be able to, shift. What is that? Shift in one of the zone buttons. That's how quick it is. Oh, it's just incredible. I'm going to play one of this right here. Let's see what this is about. Okay. I don't know about you, but having a workstation has really made me make some weird shit. You know? So I'm going to switch over to the zone that I have triggered for my arcade, but I've been really enjoying using the clip sequencing to do these live performances. It's really easy. So that's on like one MIDI channel, you know. It's so much easier now. I mean, bro, before I had an interface, I had a goddamn MPC machine. I had everything, bro. I had, all this stuff. And I thought to myself, man, when am I gonna just realize that I'm a keyboard player? No, this is a different one. I call this one Rainbow Bridge. What do you think of Rainbow Bridge? Those vocals are being triggered by Output's Arcade. Are you familiar with Arcade? What's up, Lucky? How you doing, man? I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube right now, if you want to hear it a little better. Yeah, it sounds great. Just love the vocals of it. The vocals make it sound really good. You can really mess with the rhythmic timing of this stuff too, incredible, man. And they're stretched out over the whole thing. I played that one out of time, but you know, I'll go through every single one so you can hear what they all sound like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Damn, what's up, kitty cat? How you doing? So as you can see in Ableton, I'll just show you real quick. These vocals, I think it's right there. Can you see it? I'll try to point to it with my mouse. It's this thing right here. I've got the freaking reverb jacked way up. I got delay on this thing, you know. If that was just dry, it would not sound as good, you know. But yeah. Have you been messing with Ableton with it? It's absolutely incredible. I'm still only using Ableton Live Lite. You know? Oh, I'm talking to my Twitch stream. Through the microphone is the only way they can hear me. You want to hear it dry? Sure. Sure, we'll take that off. Hold on a second. I'll put it back on for a second. So this is like affected, right? Let me get a better one. I think it's... Alright, I'm going to take the reverb off now and the delay. 2, 3, 4. It's not a huge difference, but it's a pretty big difference, I think. That's dry. Now this is fully affected the way it was. 2, 3, 4. Hear how different that sounds? It has like, you can hear it. It's still going, you know? Yeah, it still sounds amazing. Like the dry vocals are really, really good. Yeah, I play remixes. I have remixes, but I'm not gonna play them right now because I'm streaming on YouTube and I'll get a copyright strike if I play any copyrighted music. Especially like acapellas, they pick up on that stuff right away. So really, all I can do is like play the backing tracks and then play my own music. But it's Output Arcade, like that's all it is. Like you just type in output.com, and Arcade is, I think, their cheapest one. I think I pay like $10 or $20 a month for that, and it has way more than just vocals, bro. It has, I mean, it's got mad stuff. It's got guitars. I could show you. I think on one of these songs, I have a whole ass like. It might even be Spicy Pineapple, bro. I have a whole I got a whole electric guitar, I think, that I just played from Arcade. Yeah, it's right here. I'm gonna solo myself too so you can hear myself, but here's this guitar that I got from Arcade too. Not bad, right? Here, I'll put it in the chat so you can see it. Isn't that sick, though? I mean, I love that guitar. Wait till you hear the beat, man. Sick. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. And the same idea as before. Like if I play the vocals and stuff off the Arcade, you'll hear it right away, and it really fills out the whole sound. I think it sounds phenomenal. See, I think the vocals on this one are maybe a little bit loud. I'm gonna pull them down just a little bit. Just a little loud. pretty fun, man. I'm so excited you got a 7. I don't know why I said 007. Probably because of James Bond. But the point is, bro, is that the thing that you need to know about Euro 7, I don't know if you already probably thought of this, but I bought a cloud lifter for this, and it doesn't work because I don't have an XLR plug in the back. I only have the TRS. So if you're trying to use a, you know what I'm saying? If you were trying to use a thing, like, just, it's not going to work right. I'm going to play one of my other beats. I think you'll probably like this one too. It's the first one I ever made, like, for real, like with Ableton and the Fantom together. So hopefully it sounds pretty good. I'm going to kind of bring this one in gracefully, or gradually. I mean, this is awesome. I'm going to switch to Ableton so you can see what I'm doing. But I love this. This is cool. So I'm going to bring the tops in. And down here, I mean, you guys probably already know this, but Ableton makes this so much more intuitive. Send more reverb, send more delay. Love that. Really sets the mood, all that verb on that. I'm bringing the arpeggio now. I think you asked me before, is this like my voice? And the answer to that is no. No, it is not. Those are samples. A lot of people use vocal samples that are like in the same key as your song, and they can just drop them in at the tempo that you've made your beat at, and boy, does it sound incredible, 2, 3, 4, come the vocals again. If you guys can see this, I get all my samples for this music from a guy named Ghost Hack. Ghost Hack is the guy. I love his samples. I think everyone should use his samples. He's the best. Yeah, super fun though. Dude, I'm so happy for you that you got a 007 and stuff, and that you're experiencing a fun time with it, man. That's great. That's great, man. What are you going to use it for? Are you a producer like me? Are you a live player? Oh, my Twitch handle, I put it in the chat, man. It's God Complex. Here, I'll put it one more time. What should I write? There it is. 007, I know. That's my name on Twitch, God Complex Music. I'm on the Twitchy. But I haven't set up any of any of the monetization stuff. I wasn't planning on it. Daniel, to be honest with you. I was honestly just planning on talking to people like a person. Like a person. Because when I watch other people's Twitch streams and stuff, I'm like, what is going on? This looks chaotic to me. I'm the best complex ever. Thanks, Katie. I appreciate that. You're great. You're a great one. This is the primary reason I wanted to come home. Hope you realize that. It's I knew you probably understood that the moment I was like, hey, I need to get going. Oh shit, Danny's on Twitch now too. That's cool. Hey, if you guys could do me a big favor, man, everybody favorite each other. That would be important, in case we all make music and stuff. Danny just bought a oh, you like my logo? Yeah, it's cool, right? Oh, he's a software developer. That's great. Danny's a software developer. That's cool. Yeah, she understood. That's cool. But Danny just got a 007. All right, fucking 007. I'm just gonna call it 007 from now on. He just got a Fantom. He just got a Fantom. He's been watching the tutorials on there of me getting frustrated with this thing. Why do I suck? Why do I suck at putting this stuff together? Oh yeah, do some hip hop pop vocal songs. That's gonna work, man. That's gonna be great. The other thing you could do too is I'm sure you're already aware of using OBS and stuff, but this has been great too. A lot of people have I know, right? The 007. I'm such a loser, man. Can't help that. You could try to OBS it too, Danny. This has been excellent. Trying to figure all this stuff out and getting everything timed up with the video and the latency of the Fantom and all that stuff. It's been a breeze for the most part, but there is some troubleshooting, and I find that to be very interesting, very fun stuff. So I like it. I do like it. I'm gonna play one more here, I think. Let's see what we got here. I just played him Chrome Slipper. He seems to like that one. It's a combination of how do I say this? It's a combination between the samples that I've purchased, the stuff that I pay for, like the subscriptions that I pay for, and then the Fantom. So it's like it's not just the Fantom or just the computer. It's all of it. Sometimes there's moments where I put delay from the Fantom on a track before I oh dude, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. You're the best. And you should definitely, yeah. Oh yeah, dude, of course I believe, man. Love God. Hold on. What was I saying? Yeah, we gotta get okay, I gotta switch over real quick. This one to me sounds exactly like I call this one the Boys in Blue. It sounds like an old like 70s cop show or something. That's what it reminds me of. Caitlin loves this song, but to me it really sounds like that. Oh, Caitlin, thank you. Oh, you guys are the best. Thank you. All right, we're gonna do Boys in Blue. Check it out. We got the guitars from Arcade for this one too. I couldn't play guitar like that, and that saved my fucking life, man. This one's really fun to play, actually. Dude, manipulating vocals like that is so cool. Once you get this program, you're gonna be like, this is the coolest thing ever. My students love this. Like Caitlin, my girlfriend, loves this. Just the coolest thing ever. It feels so good to be able to do that. But If you guys have any questions at all about this stuff, man, that's why I go live. That's why I decided to dedicate the channel towards the Fantom, because there's so much to know about it. I'm able to move around it now, like for my purposes. I have a feeling though that there's probably a lot of people out there who want to use it the same way that I'm using it right now. They want to get the vocal through the fucking computer, and and have all the access, have the vocoder, and have it all kind of figured out, to move around it quickly. And it all that is time. It just takes a little bit of time, and like watching these videos, it's not just mine, but Roland's official stuff. That's definitely helped me. I've used their support ticket program a couple times, especially for the hardware issue, like that software update thing. That shit was crazy. I was literally waiting to integrate the live since, like, I don't know, fucking I had thing of 3 weeks. I was so pissed off. I was like, what am I doing wrong right now? What the fuck am I doing wrong? Hardware's come a long way since integrating with live since I last checked a couple years ago. I mean, I wish there was a way for me to take my webcam. There is, but I would, fuck up the whole shit. But you can see it so clearly. Like I can trigger anything I want right from this screen in front of me, from the LCD screen. It's so powerful. I will say this though. I have been considering getting one of those push controllers because, I mean, well, just look at it, Like if I wanted to individually trigger any of those, I'd have to either do it from the screen or from the computer at this point. I did see the new Push 3. It looks incredible. It looks amazing. But again, I think honestly, because of this thing, I feel like all I would need is the MIDI functionality of the push. But I did watch all the videos. I saw their official video and it was amazing. Yes, the chat does lag a little bit. Yes. But I'm seeing your stuff in real time. The chat on the screen is going to do that a little bit. Yeah, it's really exciting. I don't know if I'm going to purchase it right away cuz like I'm a keyboard player, Danny. Like this is it for me. If I think it's amazing that they do have that ability that you can really, yeah, it'll show you what notes are in key. I noticed that too. I thought that was really incredible how they're arranging that like a grid, What a brilliant company, Ableton. And they've been around for a long time. Like I was using Pro Tools when they first came out, and I used to tell people, Ableton sucks ass, I was one of those guys. I was wrong about that, bro. I was fucking wrong about that. I was dead wrong. Oh, how wrong I was. I don't know. Maybe I thought it was cool or something to, be a Pro Tools guy. Now I realize that was stupid. I should have never done that. Yeah, babe, I was playing Spicy Pineapple. Yeah, every time I have to wait a little bit because Ableton, it like closes and then it opens again. And I was looking at the Linstrument. That's right. And then the USB cable. Yeah, I remember, dude. The iLock. The iLock key. Remember the iLock key, Danny? Do you? I think Waves also tried to come up with an iLock solution as well, but you had to buy their own goddamn. You had to buy it. Yeah, you had to. It was a whole other thing. The iLock at Bensol. Yeah, exactly. And you know what the crazier thing is that Caitlin, even if this was the worst of it, you had to remember to bring your iLock key to the studio, or you wouldn't be able to access any of your fucking session files, or you wouldn't be able to open your plugins or something. There was this big to do, you know, to make sure you had your iLock key. Everybody was carrying around this dumbass little USB stick and stuff. All these people. It was really crazy. Now, it was for Pro Tools. It was for, this DAW that you're looking at on the screen here. It was a similar program. It seemed to lock you into some kind of a, I don't know what you would call it. It's a subscription. No, it's not that I forgot mine or anything, but you would have to remember it, you know? You would have to bring it with you everywhere to all your sessions. If you ever had sessions at multiple studios and stuff like me, then yeah, you have to bring your iLock key along. Kind of sucked. Just an extra thing you had to bring, you know? Easy thing to forget. It's so small. Pro Tools had its heyday. Yeah, dude, listen. Caitlin, back in the day, we had to, if you wanted to use Pro Tools, you had to buy an DigiDesign or M Audio interface. That was the only choice you had. You had to buy the hardware, and it was all individual, you know? Everybody had their own shit. Now it's all open source. You can buy any interface and use any software, but it wasn't always like that. Me and Danny are old. and we come from the days of the iLock key. It reminds me of that South Park episode where they get into Warcraft or something, and then the developers have to go into the game and give them this sword of 1,000 truths. I guess I'm young, but I've been in the game a long time. So I might not be as old as you guys, but I've been here. I've been hanging out. Here for a little bit. Spicy Pineapple. This is that one. I love this beat. This vibe. It sounds so nice to me. And you know, with music like this, you can just drop out key elements of the song anytime you want. Just have some basic shit that you work with over time, right? And keep in mind, bro, this is all Ableton Live Lite. I've got 8 tracks here. This is all just on an 8-track. You know what, though? I've been thinking about that a lot lately. I thought, that I needed, full versions of softwares and stuff that have unlimited tracks. I've realized that having less tracks to work with as my maximum has really improved my production style. So, God bless Ableton for giving it to us for free and only putting in 8 tracks. I would have never had that thought if I had unlimited tracks. I'd just be keeping on it, adding and adding and adding and adding and adding. I'm super guilty of that. But with this 8-track thing, man, I feel like way more, I don't know, like everything has its place now. Everything has its place. Everything has a space harmonically and spatially. I don't really mix any of this. This is all just coming out straight out of the speakers, panned in the center. I'll prove it to you, man. We'll go over to Ableton, and this is nothing is panned. Nothing at all. And if it sounds that good coming out of the speakers from the Fantom, then that says a lot about the Fantom, right? Because the Fantom is the audio interface here. I don't have the Apollo or whatever the fuck. This is it. So this is a very impressive machine. Drop that guitar back in. Forget it. It's incredible. I just think that if you do the busking and stuff, I would start loading songs onto the sample pads, onto the pads. I was doing that for a long time. I actually figured out that, like, yeah, you could bring it in to the thing, but I realized it would be more powerful if I put the acapellas on the pads. That way I could just trigger the new song every time I touch the pad. It was, dude, you could literally store like fucking 64, 100 fucking songs on those pads. That's literally all I would do. I'd just go on YouTube and start sampling shit from YouTube and then take that shit out on the street. That will sound so fucking good. That will sound amazing. And then you'll have access to all the zones. You could, be creating layers in the studio and bring it out there. You could make entire new remixes and arrangements off of songs that people already know, and you could be doing it live. That's the power of this fucking thing. It's amazing. It's so amazing. I wish everyone would get one. To me, it's the only choice. And I'd spent years trying to figure out what one to buy, bro, because you know me. I would just buy interfaces and, external drum machines and a MIDI controller, and I would just be in denial this entire time. I'd be in denial, saying to myself, well, I don't really need a workstation. They're too expensive. Meanwhile, I'd be spending $2,000, $3,000 on all the external things that I would need to just have a workstation. This thing has changed my life. It's like it's made me a better musician, a better producer, a better teacher. It's been life-changing. I really think that if you're a good, like I said in my video, if you're a good piano player, this is a life-changing piece of equipment. You'll never need anything else. I stand by that. I do. I really believe that. I think it's the best, probably the best keyboard ever made. Like, seriously, for the function of what it can do, it is the greatest ever. I've never encountered a tool in music that made it easier to make music. I've only experienced gear that made it harder to make music. And Danny knows what I'm talking about. It's always something. It's always a crash. There's always a plugin that won't work. There's always, weird glitching going on and artifacts happening. It's always something. And with this, it's always nothing. It's for the very first time in my life. I know it sounds really stupid and all the keyboard players talk about this stuff, but it's super real. Like, it's a true open canvas, and you can do it at any pace that you want. You can keep it all in the box or all in the keyboard with the pattern mode, which I've done. I did that for like 6 months when I was getting my computer fixed. But honest to God, this, yeah, exactly. We all go through those things, and it's always a fight. It's always a fight to get your shit to talk to each other. It's always a fight to get something integrated with something, or, where, the sounds just aren't that good, or, you buy a thing and you're only using like 4 or 5 sounds out of the thing. This thing is amazing. Every sound that I've tried to use on this thing, from the pianos, the electric pianos, even the guitars, there's a fucking guitar from the Fantom on this track. Okay. There's guitar from the Phantom on the tracks that I make on like for the stream and for like professionally and stuff. Guitars, not even horns or synthesizers or stuff that you would expect to be on a track. I'm just talking about the acoustic instruments alone. You know? Yes, it's perfect for all of that. It's perfect for all of that. I mean, I'm doing it when I'm talking right now, but like when I'm usually playing and stuff, like my other live videos and stuff, you guys can see like it's seamless. It's completely seamless. I'm switching from piano to saxophone to vocals. Shit, I'll do it right now. I would say that's pretty seamless. See if we can change it up to a saxophone now, which I can do while I'm talking to you, you know, on a totally separate channel. So let's say zone 2, we want to change zone 2 to one of my beautiful saxophones that I created off the Fantom. I call it satellite saxophone because of the beautiful reverb I have on it. You guys ready? Just too fun, man. Just way too fun. Oh man, it's so much fun, Danny. I'm so excited for you, man. There's just nothing like it. There's just nothing like it. I've never had a tool like this, bro, and I don't think you have either. I don't think anyone has. If you're really serious about piano and shit and like producing music, this is the thing. This is the thing, man. Yeah, bro, of course, man. Hang out anytime, and if you have questions about what you're going through on that thing, just let me know, because chances are I probably dealt with it. I probably fucking dealt with it. I'm probably going to stop streaming for now, but it was a pleasure talking to you, bro. I'm so happy for you. I hope that you just take your time. You're not going to figure out everything at once. It takes time to like learn, you know. It takes time to even figure out what you like. You know, there's going to be problems that arise, you know, and my name is Mike, actually. You can call me Mike if you want. I have to work on fucking changing all this channel stuff, you know. I made a Mac Classic when I was a kid, you know, back when I was even younger than I am today. I never imagined that I would have a Fantom, you know. I never knew that. I worked at music stores. I was around Fantoms, but I never imagined I'd own one. I never in my wildest imagination thought I could afford a keyboard like this. And I don't know. I love this stuff so much. I love it more than anything. I love studio gear. I love keyboards. I love the push controller. I like all this technology. The what is it? The Seaboard Rise they came up with. That was really interesting. That's another MPE device. That was one of the first, or at least one of the best implemented ones in history so far. But the Roly. That's what it's called. God damn it. That's what I meant. I meant the Roly. I didn't mean the Rise. That's just the plastic one. That's bullshit. The Roly was the one that was groundbreaking. What was the guy who played it at NAMM? Remember the guy who played Purple Rain at NAMM? What the hell was that guy's name? We're probably gonna get a copyright strike if I try to play that shit. But whatever. Next time, I'll fucking ask somebody. I'll ask some guy. Be like, yo, man, is it cool if we play your jam from NAMM? Yeah, what the hell was that guy's name? He played Purple Rain. He's very good. Was it his name is Marco Parisi or something? He's got long hair, long curly hair. He had the entire crowd mesmerized in that video I saw. And it sounded really good. I mean, I've never heard anybody play anything like a keyboard that sounded that real, like a guitar. Yo, you're not kidding, bro. Because you'd be like really digging into it and shit. I gotta go. You're funny. I'm gonna favorite you. Peace out, Danny. You're the man. Thanks for all the chilling and stuff. You guys are cool. Time to go eat dinner. East Coast shit.